Halloween, costume day, everybody dressed up. It's awesome. Morning, Forrest. Today, my topic of the day is referrals. Just want to talk a little bit about referrals, gaining referrals from your customers. Does anybody know why referrals are important to Vivial?
Make us money.
Make us money. Anything else? Well, they do make us money. Cost effectiveness of a referral is one of the good aspects of a referral. Referrals don't cost us anything. Vivial pays a lot of money, I'm sure. I don't know what the number is, but I'm sure they pay a lot of money for each lead that they obtain. We have sales reps that will call all day long, just trying to get one person on the line. Sometimes they'll go days without even reaching somebody. So referrals are very important because they're easy, they're cheap, they're free, and according to Nielsen, people are 4 times more likely to buy when referred by a friend. So once you get that lead into the system, it's so much easier for the sales rep to sell that lead. Also, another stat for you, lifetime value of a referred customer is 25% higher than that of just a lead that you were to gain any other way. So that person that you've referred, it's not only easier for the sales rep to sell them, it's also easier for the sales rep to sell a bigger package because they kind of already trust us. They have a friend that referred them, so they know who we are, they trust us. Also creates an expectation, for not only for the client, but for their friend. The client feels like if you're asking for a referral, then they feel like we're working very closely with them. That transfers to their friend who they referred. That friend then trusts us. The sale's easier. I can say from personal experience, when I've had a couple customers who have referred a friend, not through me, but through the sales rep, referred a friend. I end up getting that friend's account, and that account was so much easier for me to onboard and manage because that person already trusts us. They already kind of know the system. That friend has already kind of warmed them up to us, so to say. So that's very important to get these referrals. Now, customers more than likely not just going to offer this up, on the phone. They're not going to say, "Hey, I've got a friend that would like to use your services." So that's where we come in. I know it can be kind of uncomfortable to maybe ask for a referral, but that's what we should do. If we have a satisfied customer, kind of piggybacking off of what Rhonda talked about yesterday, asking for that satisfaction. When you ask for that satisfaction at the end of the call, that's a great time. If you know that they're fully satisfied, we all have those customers where we have maybe a couple handfuls, clients that we know are super satisfied with us. They answer our call every month. They love us. Those are perfect people to ask for referrals from. Do it when you're asking for that satisfaction at the end of the call. How satisfied are you? Are you satisfied with my services? Do you know anybody else that could utilize our services or the same marketing strategy? So that's kind of my tips for the day is referrals. Does anybody have anything they'd like to kind of piggyback off of referrals? Does anybody have any examples of referrals that they've gotten? Has anybody asked for referrals from their clients? Nobody?
I do. My friend's pest control business has a Prime account now and a website since just as much easier on board. One, he's my friend, but two, we're signing him up for it. He kind of gets a background and that's just helps.
Much easier, wasn't it? So, and I know, like I said, it's uncomfortable to maybe go into that, but hey, we were all uncomfortable when we first got hired here, when we made our first call. That was uncomfortable. Might have been uncomfortable the first week, but once you get comfortable with it, once you do it, you just go head first into it, do it, it'll be much more comfortable the second time you do it. So get out there and try to start asking for those referrals. Corey, turn it over to Corey. Corey's going to explain to us, the customer experience, what it means to him, and some tips and tricks that he utilizes to make sure that his customers all experience the
Hello.
Forced experience.
Yeah, I'll keep it. I had a good example. I thought I'll keep it short and sweet because I feel like if I sneeze, I'm gonna rip this shirt off. My experience is starting out with websites only. A lot of times you're calling these clients in YP.com. They kind of forget they have the product. They're not too engaged with it. So just having real conversations with them and getting back to them quick and responding like a normal person, rather than my example being hi boo. Whenever I call them, I can't stand talking to them. They give you a generic statement and hey, thank you. Give me a couple minutes. Let me put you on hold. You get the answer back. We'll put you on hold 3 more minutes, and then they say, well, let me get back with you in about 2 to 3 days. But the client's stuff is why I'd be calling them. So it's kind of annoying. With us, we can offer real answers, and we can usually get the answer pretty quick. Maybe it'd take a day or two if it's SEM or SEO, but if we have to call somebody, but it's a lot easier that way. So really just having a normal conversation with them. But I noticed that, especially when I call those other companies to get their social media logins or domain logins, things like that. It helps out quite a bit more. It's a lot quicker with the onboarding. The client definitely appreciates us calling them or calling the other company for them, because they call them, they're not going to know what to ask. So if we do it for them, it's a little easier. We do a three-way call with them. It's cake. Two of the things, though, that I find very important is to wow them and to continue educating. So to wow them, what I mean is a lot of these clients know that we're, in our 20s, whatever it may be. We're younger, most of us, some of us, not Tony Stark.
Maybe older.
Oh, they are corrected.
Older and wiser.
So, like, whenever I teach group exercise classes, they don't want this young punk up there teaching them, who's this kid, where's his experience? So we have to wow them. We have to be patient and listen to them, but then whenever we get our opportunity, you can be a little cocky and arrogant, and you can show them what you know, and you can really wow them that way. I find that really helps kind of winning their trust. But then to continue educating from an IM perspective, when we do that, it's a lot of times we do these onboardings, and it's kind of a tricky process sometimes, getting a Google listing merged, or getting their website up and running on the correct domain, things like that. So if we say like, oh, well, we're all complete with the onboarding, then they're going to think, oh, okay, it's up and running, we don't have to retain. So it makes it tough for the AC to get a hold of them. So if we continue explaining SEO measures, trying to build them up in the product list, explain what how search engines crawl pages, and maybe do a woo rank and rank their website before you call them, and then call them next time and say, hey, I got your website from a 56 rating to a 64, whatever it may be, by just establishing the language on the website, or generating an SSL certificate, things like that. So we can do all those things for them, but it's more calling them to continue to educate them rather than to review their program. So I've been trying to, I'm bad at it too, but trying to call them and say, hey, we need to tackle this objective, rather than let's review your program and just review. It's kind of boring. That's a couple things. That's my experience. That's all I have to say about that.
Good advice, Corey. And the challenge of the day. Are you ready for this, Corey? You want to pick?
Sure.
Do you want me to tell you what it is first, or you want to pick?
Oh, tell me.
It's a hard one. I hope you guys don't get picked. This is a tough one. The challenge is going to be Corey and Challenged AC must provide a call where they ask for a referral.
Ooh. It's Lindsay Taylor.
All right. Yeah, I don't think they go back in. You can hang your,
Yep.
and have a great day, everybody.